We're all set. Welcome back to another episode of The Broke Boys. I'm Martin. And today I got special guests Chango and David. So your guys' brand, what's it called? Los Compas? Los Compas Reaction?
Yeah, Los Compas React. It's a reaction channel that we started about a month ago.
Yeah, it's been like a month and a half or so.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. And I like seeing your guys' reaction. You guys reacting to different songs.
Yeah.
The recent one that you guys did with Peso Pluma, Dos Días. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I like you guys really do break down and look at the visuals and look at different things. So tell me about your guys' duo. How'd you guys come up to with the idea of like, you know what, let's do this?
All right. So it basically was a trip we took to Venice Beach, like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
We took a trip to Venice Beach, and I had in mind of recording a vlog.
Okay.
So I was like, I'll record our trip and stuff. And then I remember hearing that Herencia Patrones was dropping an album that same day.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, shoot, what if we like react to that album and like just vibe to it? Like, and then so the day we got there,
Yeah, I remember.
should we get like everything that actually happened?
Yeah,
Venice
give all the
Beach?
details.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't. Okay.
Yeah, so we stayed a night at Venice Beach. So the first day, we got to the hotel, and then
That was a hostel.
hostel. Have you ever been in a hostel?
Those are hostile.
No, hostile.
They look hostile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I booked it, huh? I don't know what
Yeah.
I don't know what
we got there. I was like, well, where are we at, bro?
It was like, how do you explain it? It was like if you're getting to someone's home, no? Like,
Yeah, it was more like someone's renting their spot,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Oh, okay.
so
So I'm making jokes, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
you
it
know
wasn't
what I'm
bad.
saying?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like the room that we got was cool. It was a nice room. It was just like you know how there's a lobby and stuff?
Yeah.
It was more of like really like how do you say it? Like
Like someone's living room.
someone's living room.
Oh,
So
okay.
like when we checked in and stuff,
It looked like a little too cozy, too comfortable.
Yeah, too
Yeah.
comfortable. But I was like, I mean, we're already here. So we settled in and stuff, and then we went out walking and stuff, and then it was already late, huh? It was late at night, and we had already been out and about. We went to eat and then just walk around and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was
Some lady
like,
that was following us.
yeah, it was Venice Beach is interesting. Venice
Yeah.
Beach is definitely interesting.
I know, I fucking bet.
Yeah, it was weird, but we got done like going and exploring like at 10, 11 at night, right? And then I was like, hey bro, like this new album dropped from Herencia Patrones. It would be cool if we made a video where we just listen to it and like just see how it sounds.
Yeah.
And my boy David was like, all right, yeah, I'm down.
Mm.
So then I just put my camera and then we just went song by song.
Yep.
And then I remember I was like, damn, I don't know. Like, it was cool, but I don't know. It was just, I wasn't sure if I should post it or not, you know?
Oh, it was just one of those things that you just created at the moment and just
Yeah.
you're confused whether it's something that's gonna grasp or it's not gonna grasp.
Yeah, so I edited it and stuff, and it came out really good. I was like, oh shit, this is actually pretty cool. Like, we went through the whole album, and it was pretty interesting. So I posted it, and then, like, I remember telling David, like, oh shoot, bro, 100 views, 200 views, 300 views, and, like, over 1,000 views. And I was like, bro, what the heck? Like, I would have never expected something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it got as much as faster views to 1,000 as to the ones that we started to reacting to now.
Oh, yeah, now it's crazy.
But yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah. And then you gave me basically like a plaque
Okay.
after like 1,000. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, 'cause
Nice.
it was
You
my
know,
first.
you gotta celebrate. You
Yeah,
know,
hell yeah.
small victories. Basically, you gotta celebrate small victories.
Mhm.
And
Absolutely.
yeah, that's really it.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it was my first video that ever hit 1,000 views. So I was like, bro, finally, you know?
Yeah. Hard work pays off.
Yeah,
In any way.
definitely. So then we reacted to new Herencia Patrones album like a year later or two, no?
I think was that sorry for it was sorry for the wait 2.
Pa las vibras 2.
Pa las vibras 2.
Yeah.
Right.
That was so we did it again, but years later, like a year or 2 later.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, like it started just popping off. I was like, oh shoot. And then so we're gonna go back to recent times. 2 months ago, I messaged David. I'm like, hey bro, it would be cool if we made like a reaction channel, like in the near future.
Your camera's recording, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a timeline, guys. 2 months prior, so that we recorded the Herencia de Patrones maybe like a year and a half ago or something like that, and barely 2 months prior, we started talking about. That's where we're at, right? That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. So I told David like we should start a reaction channel in the future. I never said like, oh, ASAP. You know, I wasn't sure. I'm like, my boy David's busy. You know, I be kind of busy too. So I'm like, you know, we'll in the future we'll see if we make something happen. You know, and surprisingly, my boy David was like, bro, I'm down whenever. I was like, oh shoot, bro, you for real?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm down. And then I was like, all right, we could film like every week, and then we'll just see how it does.
Yeah.
So I remember showing up the first time we recorded, and I was like, no. First I did the graphics. I did the graphics for the channel. I was like, let's think of names, and then I thought of like Los Compas React.
Oh.
I gave him a few options.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, it has a rhyme to it. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, so I did some graphics, and then I was like, all right, cool. So then, I remember showing up the first day we recorded for, it was a Tito Blepe album.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, just listen to it, see what you think. And what I like about my boy David is that he's really like, he has a lot of ideas too of like, this sounds like this, or I like the sound of this, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm more of like quiet. I don't know. I'm just more quiet. So, I've basically been learning a lot from David, from how he, you know, listens to music and stuff like that. So then we posted the first reaction.
Yeah. Just basically, it's been a collaborative effort, bro. It's like they say, 2 minds are better than one, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
So we posted the Tito Blepe album, and then it did good, huh? It did pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, all right, on to the next. What are we reacting to next? So we would brainstorm like things coming out, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So then it was like, all right, the next album. And then, no. Okay, hold up. We watched the first reaction we did.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, let's watch it. Let's see what we think. Like, if we like it, people will like it.
So we reacted to Tito Blepe. Chango edited it, and then we got together again the week after, and we basically reviewed like what the work that we did, and then basically, you know, started like, you know, just going things over our head and stuff like that, and then which got us ready. Basically ready for the right afterwards. After reviewing that, got us ready for the next video that we were gonna do, the next reaction video that we were gonna do, and it was just that's how we did it. Like the first couple of videos.
Yeah, but the first video when we watched it, we're like, bro, can we top it off for the next one?
Oh,
like,
yep.
And that's a
like,
moment I will always remember.
Like, I don't know, can we? Man, I don't need, because the edits came out clean.
It was clean, yeah.
Yeah, like the talk came out good, and we're like, dang, okay, this is getting a good amount of views. I'm like, can we? The thing is, like, can you keep it going? Like, you know, can you keep it? Can you keep it consistent? You know, and we just like, let's do it. You know, like Nike says, just do it. And so
dive right into it, no matter what. Yeah. That's the beauty of it. Staying consistent fucking works all the times.
Definitely.
I've told Chango this the last time. Like, he saw consistency is always key. No matter how fucking far you get, no matter, you look at the numbers and you get discouraged sometimes, or sometimes you look at the numbers and you're just like, how can I top this? How can I top my next one? keep doing what you're doing. Everything that you craft, if you know you craft it right, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's the same canvas that you're continuing building. It's
Right,
just
right.
trying to get the people to look at it more, to see it more.
Craft it. You're a
Yeah.
Minecraft fan?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Craft.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Minecraft's cool. Minecraft's cool.
Mm.
All right. I don't really play it. My cousin, he really plays it. It's big. It's popular. Minecraft.
I play everything.
Popular.
Call of Duty. I play all the games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little bit of a gamer. I'm a little bit of a gamer nerd, and a lot of people don't know that.
That's fun.
Oh, yeah.
But
Hey, games
I've
are fun,
always-
bro.
Hell yeah.
I'm waiting on GTA 6 to come out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, facts.
When,
Still waiting.
when are they
Still
gonna
waiting.
start? We're still waiting. We're still waiting.
You
Yeah.
know?
But
And-
oh,
my bad,
no,
go.
no, go.
No, you're good.
I remember when we were talking about that conversation about we don't know if the next one's gonna be as good. I remember telling David, like, bro, we just gotta be ourselves
Yeah.
and just stay true to like us, you know, not try to fake it or nothing like that. Like just be ourselves. And I was like, watch, and then we'll just keep building off of that, just being ourselves, reacting to things we find interesting, and then yeah, that's been basically our thing now with everything we react to. Just you know, things we find interesting, and just what we feel about it.
Hold on, guys. First of all, hold on. First of all, shout out Create right here.
Yes,
right.
sir.
I was looking at Chango right now, and I see that he brought over the Carhartt
The
Yeah.
Carhartt.
Create
Yeah.
101
one of one.
coming soon.
You know? But yeah,
But yeah, it's been quite a journey though so
Yeah.
far.
So how is it juggling both contents? Because you make your vlogs and now you
Yeah.
have another channel. How is the balance? Is it harder? Is it easier? Is the creative still there for you?
Yeah, it's with the Los Compas React, it kind of got me out of like the comfort zone.
Okay.
You could say, because with the vlogs it was fun, but I kind of felt like I was getting a little repetitive at one point.
Yeah.
Like just I don't know, I needed something different.
You wanted something new.
Yeah, so now with David and Los Compas React, it kind of like
It
Changed.
opened doorways to something else.
yeah, to where now I'm seeing like the hard work is paying off even more because the channel is just
no, yeah, it's the stats.
Skyrocketing.
The stats on the Compas React channel is going crazy.
Mm.
Everybody check it out.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah. It's cool.
you
though.
know,
It's cool. Yeah, it takes more time because right now we're trying to upload twice a week.
Mhm.
So then I need to be on those edits like quick and just making it make sense and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing that all that time that I'm taking to like edit them and stuff like that, it's really paying off. Just seeing the growth and just seeing how many people are tuning in, which is
That's the beauty of it.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one crazy stat is that most people that
So
watch
tell 'em.
us are from Mexico,
Tell 'em.
Yeah.
which is like we just speak English, you know,
Yeah.
on the videos,
we're
and we're just like, bro,
like,
how?
I don't know how they're
Yeah.
understanding us. Hey, but hey,
They
you
still
know,
love
we
us.
love Mexico, bro. We love Mexico. We're Mexican American. You know,
Shout out to
that's right. That's right.
Facts. So it's crazy. I'm like, I don't know how. There is people that are now trying to like hate. There's a comment like a day or two ago I showed my boy David. They're like, hablen español, mamones, or something like that. And I was just like, man, what? Like, it's part of it.
Let me
though.
address this guy right now.
user 337. Fuck you.
You, what's that? Google freaking
Translate.
Translate.
Yeah, subtitles, something.
Nah, estoy jugando. But like you know, ni sé hablar en español o inglés ahorita. But no, you got different people. Just like in life, that we know as Mexican Americans, that we know there's different people that feel different ways about things, you know, and you know, just different people.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're always gonna get those people that envy you or have some
Yeah.
sort of hatred towards you, and that's just what it is. You have to take the constructive criticism and just be like, okay, like hey, I'll improve from it or I'll work from it. Or sometimes you just gotta let it just bounce right off you.
Yeah.
Right. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah. I'm starting to see that too. Like what it's like to like get caught like that. I'm like, damn, that shit. That's kind of messed up, you know. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
I took it more as a like, as just someone. I just kind of just like it's just someone else.
Yeah.
You know.
Sometimes
I mean,
you just
it's
gotta look at it and be like, well, okay, thank you for the view. You watched it.
Yeah.
You know. Like, hey,
Definitely.
that's just how you have to see it sometimes, and it gets annoying sometimes too, because sometimes you're just like, motherfucker, you don't know how hard I worked on this.
Right.
real.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been quite a journey. I remember telling my boy David, I'm like, I think we'll hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year. And then right now it's like at 167 subscribers, something like that,
There you go.
in a month. And I'm like, bro, what the heck? It's
we
crazy.
at first were. It was funny because at first we weren't sure. Like we're like, the goal was like 100 subscribers, and I was like, damn, I don't know, can we hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year? I don't even know.
Yeah.
And I think probably when Tu Boda came out, you know, Tu Boda, you know, shout out to all the broken-hearted people from Tu Boda, right? I think when that came out, it helped out quite a bit, but it's just the other videos piling on top of each other have been helping out. And we hit 100 subscribers, and we passed that, and we're almost going to 200, where I'm like I think we're gonna hit 200 before the year ends.
Yeah.
Actually, you know. And that's really it, you know.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good that you guys are meeting your guys' goals.
Yeah.
Aim for another one.
Yeah, definitely.
Aim for 500.
Definitely.
And then once you reach that one, aim for 1,000. That's how this game works.
Right. Yeah. And one crazy thing is that something I've definitely learned from this is, so there's one video that we posted, Presidente one.
Okay.
And when we recorded that video, I remember the start was good, but then we didn't understand the song.
Oh, okay.
So we're like, we didn't really know what was going on with the song.
I didn't know what the hell was going on in that
How many
song,
times did you guys have to listen to it?
It was a first listen.
We just listened to it once. We just listened to it once, and we just recorded that, and that was it. I was just confused because if you watch that, like if you hear that song and just like they're talking about moving drugs, and then Gabito goes on, and I don't really understand what Gabito is saying quite a bit of the time. And then third, Nathaniel Cano starts talking about the artist, but I wasn't paying attention, so I wouldn't listen to the lyrics. And but when you look at the lyrics, it makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Later on, I was talking to a couple people, and they were just telling me that, like, hey, bro, like, you know,
this is what it means. And,
like, listen to the lyrics and that.
Yeah, so I edited the video, and then I remember we were going to record again, and I showed David the video of how it came out, and we watched it, and the beginning was good, but then we're like, damn, I don't know if we should put this out, David. Should we scrap it? And then I remember David saying, like, nah, just put it. It's content, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? All right, I'll just put it, and then we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, I was doubting it though too, because I was like, man, like I didn't even understand that song. I don't think this reaction is that good. Like I'm not that entertained by it. So I'm not sure how others will be entertained by it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, but I was like, you know what? It's content. Just put it.
Yeah. So I uploaded it, and then it skyrocketed, bro. Like 300 views, 800 views, 1,000 views, 2,000 views. And I'm like, David, bro, what's going on? Like, ain't no way. And I guess people just liked it, and it has over like 100 likes now. And I'm just like, what the heck? Like,
you'll never know what works.
keep-
man.
it's-
Just do it.
Yeah,
It's keeping up with
yeah.
Tu Bola. It's keeping up. It's like
Yeah.
at 5,000 views or something right now.
Yeah, so
6,000 or something like that.
it's crazy. I'm like, imagine we would have scrapped it. It just would have never seen the light. You know, it would have never seen the light. And I think that happens with a lot of people because there's a lot of artists, bro, who they say they make a song and they're like, I'm not sure about it. They put it out and it's like the big song, you know?
Yeah.
I think that happened at Juice WRLD with one of his songs, I believe.
Well, a lot of Juice WRLD songs. There was a lot of the unreleased shit that he
Yeah.
didn't want, and he was
They
like,
just
nah.
pop.
They're the ones that blow up the most.
Yeah, so you just never know. Like, whoever's watching right now, if you have something that you don't know if you should put out, just let it be free and the universe will make it happen, you know?
Yeah.
If it's meant to be, it will be. But it was, something interesting. I'm like, damn, like, next time we just can't think about it too much and just, you know what? Content, put it out. And then you just never know. You might not like it, but other people might find it interesting.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
have you ever had an instance like that?
A lot. There's been numerous episodes that I've published and that I felt like, hey, you know what? Maybe this one ain't gonna be good, or people aren't gonna find it too entertaining, and still grasp the attention somehow.
Right.
And it's just like, okay, so why am I downing myself? And then there's times where you're harsh on yourself, and you're just like, no, I need to be more particular to certain topics and be more exciting. Because there's times where I don't feel as entertaining,
Yeah.
but to other people they love it and they do enjoy it.
Right.
So I don't know. I tell this to anybody that's asked me before, is like, where do you picture your audience? Like, where are they listening to you? And I tell them they're either at the gym, they're either driving to work, or they're just casually just listening to me as just background noise.
Oh, right.
So some way I'm still entertaining people, no matter how low of an expectation that I think the episodes are.
Yeah, definitely. And it's just part of the creative process. It's just, if you put time into it and thought, and, you know, I feel like it should just be released. And even if only 2-3 people listen to it, as long as you're putting out something that you make, you should be really proud of it.
Yeah.
You know, like Tyler the Creator is one of my all-time favorite creatives, and he said that a lot. You know, if you really put time into a project or whatever it is, like, just put it out. You never know who's watching, and it's part of the process, part of the creative process.
Absolutely, yeah. I've had 2 other content creators. The last episode that I recorded, my boy DJ and Isaac, and both of them they were talking about that they're starting content together and all this stuff, and they're into the car scenes, they're into the car vlogs, and I just told them, I was like, just dive into it.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, no matter if you feel like, oh, okay, like I'm unsure, you're confused, just throw yourself in there.
Yeah.
Because the more that you throw yourself in there, the more you're going to find yourself and figure out certain things, and you're going to slowly develop into what you want it to be.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And we all have different ideas, bro, different mindsets, different inspirations. Like my boy David, he
Basically.
he even got to making music. He was doing clothing. He was, and it was so interesting to me to see what he was doing, because I get a feel of what it's like being like David. You know, his ideas. I remember he started using a word that really stuck to me: juxtapose. and I would always say like,
Juxtapose, baby.
So it was just really interesting to just see different perspectives of your ideas, you know, like you, Martin, like you. I know you have a lot of things you make that I see, and I'm like getting a feel of who Martin is, you know.
Yeah.
And that's just what I like so much about being a creative, is you get to show your thoughts, emotions, all that into whatever you make, which is so important to just make things, you know.
Yeah.
Which is super cool, but
Yeah.
it's good too to get inspired by people around you, like David, Martin.
Yeah. Like I was telling Martin earlier, when you mentioned how I was doing that stuff and I was recording like a couple videos and music and stuff like that, it was off YouTube, and I was inspired by Chango, basically to really look at YouTube like that and yeah, but that's and then you basically gotta reflect and then look at yourself and basically modify a couple things, maybe like Iron Man, you know, since you guys could see Marvel over here. I don't know if you got any Iron Man stuff right here.
Yeah, the gauntlet. I got all kinds of different things.
Fire.
Yeah.
You got the stones right here. What is that called?
The Infinity Stones.
The Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
You guys better like this video. You got the stones right here.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, just modify. You know, you just reflect and you modify. You know, that's really.
So, what's your guys' next like big project? You guys got any big projects together, solo? Like, do you have another big vlog that you want to do? Are you gonna be introducing yourself in more vlogs by yourself, or is it just you guys just reacting in you guys' channel together? What's your guys' next big project?
Well, for me as of right now, I had a plan, but things didn't go exactly according to plan. I was gonna come back, but bring a YouTube channel back. But as of right now, it's just the reaction for right now. You know,
Yeah.
You know what I mean. And we had I was suggesting an idea to Chango that I recently thought of. That you guys stay tuned for that. It works for the audience that we have, you know.
Yeah.
So and yeah, man. If you seen that Fuerza Regida live concert yesterday, just know it has something to do with that, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, me. Los Compas React is so the whole Create brand is more of like a creative studio, you could say. So I want it to be like a little bit of everything. So I do have a lot of vlogs that I haven't posted yet, just because I have been more focused on the Los Compas React channel, just starting it up.
Yeah.
But I am bringing the vlogs back soon. My boy David has been really giving me ideas of, things that I should change up in the vlogs, things that I could get better at and stuff like that. And, I'm grateful for that, because sometimes when you're so in the zone of like making vlogs, sometimes you don't see things that other people see.
Yeah.
So my boy David gave me some tips and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to be bringing back the vlogs pretty soon. I do have vlogs that I haven't posted yet, that I just haven't got to yet.
Chango has vlogs from 2021, guys, that he hasn't posted, that I found interesting, that I feel like you guys would be surprised, like, what in the world? Because that was my reaction, like, oh, okay. And then I just gave him my feedback. We'll see where he takes it with that,
What's the pros and cons of having that channel for both of you guys? Is there any cons? Is there any bad parts, or what's the really good parts of it?
To me, a couple of. Should I start with the positives or negatives, man?
I would say get the negatives out the way.
Okay, let's start with the negatives. So a couple of cons, I would say, is that I think I would prefer to be anonymous and then work a YouTube channel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I guess that's a con that I would think of. I think the pro is just like working on building something and then seeing the stuff the fruits of your labor, and then the stuff that comes with it.
Yeah.
Like a guy sent us a song that he made, and he's like, "Hey, you guys could react to this song," and that was pretty interesting to see.
So the negatives is not being anonymous, and the positive would be the outreach and the growth of your guys' channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah. I would say, if I were to give a quick answer, what would you say? What about you?
I would say, since I like making like videos and then now it's like a reaction channel. Like they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're the one who reacts to."
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I just like making videos, you know. So now it's like, two roles that you. What do you want to be, like a videographer, or do you want to be someone who reacts to things, you know? So it's like, oh, shoot, but I really enjoy the getting out of my comfort zone and listening to new music and just learning more about just a culture and because to be honest, I wasn't really into Mexican music like that. You know, back then I was more into rap and stuff like that. But then
Travis Scott.
Yeah, all that. And then like the Corridos Tumbados thing started with Junior H, Nathan, all that, and I was like, okay, this is actually pretty dope, you know, the movement. So it's like, man, you're a bandwagon, but in reality, it's like,
nah, everyone has their own taste in music.
Yeah,
everybody has a right to listen to whatever the fuck they
right,
want.
yeah. So I remember my sister, bro, she would listen to like Eslabon Armado back in the day when they first started, and I'll be like, what are you listening to, you know? I'll be like, what is that? And then like, she'll just be like, shut up, watch, you're gonna end up listening to it too. And then now she tells me like, hey, you're a bandwagon. I'm like, nah, it ain't even like that. I just like the art. And then she's like, nah, I remember when you used to tell me like, what are you listening to? Take that off.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, you know? I'm just really enjoying the creative process of just making, the process of recording the reactions, the process of making an intro, making an outro, making it make sense, and just seeing what it becomes, you know? Just with every video, like I edit one video, put it out onto the next. But yeah, so far so good. It's been interesting. It's been, like I said, I've been really getting out of my comfort zone, so I really like that for sure.
That's good. That's good to hear, man.
All right, so now let's switch to tables a little bit. Now let's
just turn
the table. Let's
this is almost nervous. I've never gotten like interviewed like this. So
I found this interesting. Actually, this is another part of the process where like now we linked up with Martin, who is with the Broke Boys podcast, right? And I seen Chango post it a while back. And now that's like what a 360, and we're here. Yeah. And I am a little curious as to like
pick my
how
brain
would you? Yeah, I want to pick your brain a little bit. Like how would you? And then also as well as Chango probably be good at this, since he used to have a podcast himself, the 313 podcast. But like how would you like? How would you describe? Because when I seen the name Broke Boys, like I'm like, what? Okay, where's the inspiration from? You know, like what? How would you describe Broke Boys? You know what I mean? Like,
I get what you're saying. I get the question. So when this originally started, it was just an idea, and the way that it started with a group of friends. I had a big friend group. We all came together and we were talking about it so much,
right?
And that was the beauty of it, is the creative minds coming in together to figuring out, okay, let's do it. Nobody ever wanted to do it. Nobody was ever fully invested.
It didn't come out the chat, right?
No,
right. It stayed in the chat.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
Right.
And then just one day, just one of the guys, he was just the only one that was like, yeah, I'll do it if you do it. He was the only one that was like, all right, let's go.
All right.
And that's just how it just kind of sparked. I pulled the plug and I was like, you know what? I'm buying the equipment. And the equipment that I had was nowhere near like the equipment like this.
Right now?
It was like this.
Full setup, guys.
Yeah, it was so
right.
It was so small, it was so shitty. The microphones were like poor quality.
Right.
But it was the beauty of starting it. And the challenge, like Chango knows me. I embrace every challenge. Like no matter what, no matter how the hard obstacles get, I'll always figure it out, and I'll always barrel through anything. So that was how it started. The name was inspired by everything that we went through in life. So He was going through some heartbroken moments. I was going through a lot of struggles mentally, physically sometimes too. So we just came up with the name just Broken.
Oh, okay. So Broke Boys is not financial broke. It's more so
It's more so everything.
Me-
We were also
spiritually,
broke.
mentally. Oh, okay.
It was everything.
Everything. Okay.
Yeah. So when you
Okay.
see somebody that's broken, you think of mental, you think of internal, but it was also financial. Like we were also broke. We grew up poor.
Right. Right.
So that's just the mentality aspect behind the word broken.
Okay.
And then the more that we thought about it, the more we were like, okay, just me and him. We're still developing. We're still learning. So then we were just like, well, what if we do Broke Boys?
Mm.
And then after that, we're both from Fresno. So that's how the name came of it. And that's really the inspiration of all of it. I have always loved Juice World. So I developed the 999 logo and I just added the broken heart into it. And that's how it came.
The 999 logo. What is that?
The Juice World?
I'm not big into Juice World.
Oh, okay.
I just
No, I get
know him. Yeah, he had very good songs. He was good. Yeah, he very much
Mm-hmm. So
999.
yeah, so the representation, obviously, if you flip 999 is 666, right? The devil's number.
Jesus,
So
bro.
so you think of like every negative bullshit you go through.
Oh,
you know,
okay. So it's okay.
So when you go through a lot of bullshit, like you see and everyone says like, hey, that's the devil playing you. That's the devil, getting into your spiritual bound, trying to distract you from doing the right things. And there's some people that don't believe in it, some people that do. But for us, that we're Catholics. I'm a Catholic, so
Right.
we do believe in a lot of that shit. Mm-hmm. So you just turn every negative bullshit that you go through in life and you flip it. You get 999.
Right.
And 999 is a representation of positivity. It's about love and about bringing yourself back together.
That's right.
So
that's right. So that's the Broke Boys podcast 999, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
And I see you're a big Marvel fan here.
Yeah. I've always loved Marvel comics before Disney even bought them. I had comic books. I actually
that's right.
I actually still have
Disney
some
bought
comic books
them
right there in the back.
What do you think? You think Marvel went down after Disney bought them, or
I think after
certain shows or what?
certain movies, yeah. Like I like it. Originally, it was supposed to be over after. I don't know if you're familiar with some of the movies, but Avengers: Infinity War.
Right.
That was supposed to be the last movie. That was supposed to be the last Marvel movie they were going to be.
That's the one where Thor.
Thanos.
What's his name?
Thanos.
Yeah. Right.
That's where he snaps his finger.
Right, and
takes
then
out everybody.
Right.
Yeah, and that originally was supposed to be all right. We're done. But they just got more money, more funds, and more extensions, and people just loved it, and the fan base just wanted it to continue going.
Wait, so the story was supposed to end like
there wasn't supposed to be anything after that. Like the characters get killed off, and that's it.
And that's it?
Yep, that was it. That was supposed to be the end of the franchise.
Wow,
but
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, so my boy Martin, what do you have planned with Broke Boys? What are things that you wanna?
Yeah, because obviously Martin, he's linking up with other people, right? He's linked up with us. We're working our own thing, and we're working to grow it and see where we get with this.
Yeah.
And he's linking up with other people, as you can hear. He's talking about his friends that were in the car shows, right?
Yeah.
And so, where's is there like
this okay. For the future of Broke Boys, it's still gonna be the same of me doing interviews, of me finding people and me reaching out. Because I do reach out to a lot of content creators, and I get some content creators that hit me up and be like, hey, let me get on the episode. And the hard thing is finding the time. You know, because there's other content creators that don't have the weekends available, and then I don't have the weekdays available. So we're just constantly trying to figure out the scheduling. But for the future of it, it's just trying to get the studio ready, trying to finish up all my projects that I have here in this studio, and bettering my craft, bettering my projects. But for the most part, like I'm glad to have such loyal listeners. I'm glad to be listened to different parts of the country. I'm so satisfied of where I'm at right now that I'm not at a comfortable position, but I'm also at a still trying to figure out different people that I can reach out to have on here. So that way the creative aspect just continues spreading. So that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, that's good. I feel it's so important to, collaborate and just, like you've been saying, reaching out to other content creators, because everyone has their own thing going on, and it is interesting to see what they're making, what they're doing. And I feel like I seen a stat that said like content creators are growing every year. Like since 2020, it's been like rising, bro. This is a new Hollywood. It's like a. I sent my boy David a post that said like Hollywood's dying out. Like now it's shifting
Celebrities
into
are dead.
YouTube, TikTok,
Influencers.
all that influencers, and it's just now if you have a hold of internet and a phone, you can connect with a crazy amount of people that it's really back in the day you couldn't do, because it was just, if you didn't have the resources, if you didn't have the connections, like it was so hard. But now you got Mike Tyson fighting Jake Paul.
Hide your grandpas, guys.
So it's
hide your grandpas.
That's just to show the shift that's happening where, it's changing, bro.
The possibilities are endless.
Yeah. You can make shit happen now with just a phone. Like, but the bad thing is there's going to be a lot more influencers now. For you to stick out, it's going to be more tough. But, hey, just make whatever you want to make and just...
That's the important thing.
Be content with it.
Yeah. It's to make the content for you and to satisfy you.
Yeah.
It's not even to... There's some other people that see it and be like, no, I want to get a fat check. I want to get fat sponsorship.
Yeah.
And those are all good bonuses, don't get me wrong. But if you're doing something just for the check, you're not going to have no passion into what you're doing.
That's true. Or if you rise too fast, the fall off is just going to be...
Yeah. No, for sure.
And... I don't know. It's. I feel like there's a shift, a huge shift going on to where now if you tell your parents you want to be a content creator, they think you're crazy. But it's because they didn't grow up in this era.
¿Estás loco?
Yeah, they didn't grow up in this era where now you can make things, create things. You have the resources for it.
Yeah.
And back then, our parents really didn't have none of that, so it was more of, hey, we just gotta do what everybody's gotta do and work, But now I feel like there's more opportunity out there to, if you want to start up any kind of business, all that is growing right now. It's like the perfect time to just create.
Because you can utilize the social media aspect of it. And grow from that.
Yeah, it's just pretty cool. It's just a show. Like imagine in 20 years from now. It's gonna. One question: do you guys think the TV's gonna end pretty soon?
Like cable,
or TV in general?
I think.
Man,
I don't know.
Or the radio?
The radio, yeah. Just because like you see a lot of. I don't ever see anybody be like, yeah, I'm tuning into the radio right now, listening to B95. There's a few people that still listen to it, but I feel like the radio host or the talk shows on the radios are the now podcast.
Yeah.
Like if people really want to listen to a podcast, they'll just tune into one.
There's a shift going on. It's insane. Like Univision, right? Univision, back then it was like everything. They had all the shows, all the novelas, and now we can shoot a novela, Now we can make a show and make it 2 times more interesting. So like it's time to just get over those corporations, those big corporations that have been running for so long that now it's like now we have the creative freedom to make things, which is awesome, bro. Like we can make anything, music, we can be rappers, we can be anything that we want, which is cool. It's it's cool. I'm just glad, but now there's a shift, OnlyFans and all that. So now kids are gonna
We
be
can make an
growing up.
OnlyFans. Is that what you're saying?
Kids are gonna grow up. They're gonna be like, hey, what does your mom and dad work in? And like, oh, my mom works for OnlyFans, and my dad's a YouTuber. So it's like, bro,
and there's some people that already have that.
Bro. It's insane. It's insane, but it's cool.
It's insane, but then you look at their money and you look at the lifestyle they're living. It's
Yeah.
just like, well, I mean, you get your bag.
Yeah, it's cool though. It's definitely a shift going on, but it's cool. But me and Martin went to school together, and I'm just like, damn, bro, time flies, and I'm just so glad to see what you're doing and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I'm so glad I'm still connected to him, even after so many years that have passed.
Yeah. And I'm glad to see you guys rising. I'm glad to see you guys accomplishing you guys' little dreams and keep it going. Never stop. All gas, no brakes. Don't give up on it.
Yeah, definitely. To you, bro, because sometimes you could get so discouraged sometimes with just things that happen in life, but at the end of the day, you just gotta trust your vision.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just trust your vision and just yeah.
I tell this to everybody. I'm like, hey, the minor setbacks are the setups for the greatest comebacks.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give up on the little shit. Don't dwell on it either.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm just like, damn, like my boy David too. I've been on him for a lot of years now, and I'm like, ever since I met my boy David, there's something about him that I'm like, I always, kept in touch, and now we got projects going on together. I'm like, damn, like, what if I would have never met my boy David? It would have been like, damn. But I think things happen for a reason,
Yeah.
And God brings you people for a certain reason, and it's just part of the journey.
Yeah. And this is how it's written in the journey.
Yeah.
And you're gonna grow.
Yeah, definitely. This is how brotherhood is made too, Like when I have kids, I'm basically
Compillas.
Yeah.
I'm like, I remember when me and David showed up to my boy Martin's house to shoot a podcast, watch the podcast, stuff like that. But
and it's beautiful because this is a digital footprint.
Documented, yes.
And they'll look back and be like, hey, like, what were you guys doing there? Your kids are gonna be like, what were you guys doing there?
Oh.
You explain to them.
Yeah, that's still Martin and
well,
David.
son.
Right. But yeah, it's cool, bro. It's cool. I'm just glad I think each part of the journey, bro, like this is a day we'll never get back, and we will look back at for many, many years of just when it happened. So that's why I feel like you can't get too caught up on the destination, and you gotta enjoy the journey more because time goes on, things happen, and you just gotta enjoy every part of the process, basically.
Yeah, and this is how it is. And there's moments in life that you're gonna get challenged, and there's moments in life that shit just doesn't go your way.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
And I've had plenty of those moments, and I tell that to everybody, like, hey, you get used to it. Like I got used to it. I'm at this point. It's just like, okay, the term regression of the means. I don't know if you guys know that.
I've never heard of it.
Regression of the means.
Regression of the means. So what it basically means is that no matter how bad things are, eventually you're going to get good times again. But there's always an equal balance. So no matter how things can be good, eventually they're going to be bad again.
Yeah.
But it's always going to meet back in the middle. There's that balance that you will never know. But if you're going through bad times right now, just know that's only temporary because good things are about to come.
That's true. That's definitely true. Because when bad things are happening, you're like, man, why do things like this happen to me?
Bing.
But then, eventually everything will make sense, you know?
Everything falls into place, and there's things that are going to be lessons, and there's things that are just going to, hey, temporary, small little setbacks.
Definitely, yeah. Damn. Yeah, deep.
Yep. Philosophies of life.
Where do you see Broke Boys in 5 years?
In 5 years, ooh.
Do you feel like you'll still be at it?
Yeah. I'm definitely going to still be at it. In 5 years, I'm manifesting right now a bigger studio better setup.
Talk to him.
I'm thinking about like camera, different angles,
Talk to him.
everything set up, have a whole production, hopefully a whole production team, and just manifesting that right now.
Heck yeah.
That's
You're
what I
here
see.
first.
Mm-hmm.
Fire, bro. Heck yeah. That's good to have a goal like that, you know, because you're just going to build towards it. And yeah, that's your vision, and you just got to stick to it, bro.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Fire. Questions for my boy, Martin?
Nah, bro. The same as you is that we're looking forward to what's next. You know.
Mm.
You know, that's really it.
Yeah.
We're just looking forward to what's next. And like they say in the corridos, bro, vamos con todo. You know.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know.
Facts.
Mm.
Yeah, and then, you know, it's cool how you told me, like, hey, I want to have you guys on the podcast. And I was like, my boy David.
We should have Compa Martin on the
Yeah, on the reaction channel.
and then be like, yo, we have a little something going on with Compa Martin. He's one of our compas, and basically check this out. Boom.
Yeah, that'll be dope. It'll be dope to have like a
Makes
guest.
sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then we'll let him pick like what
What we
he
react
wants
to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
Definitely. Coming soon.
good. Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of being a creative, that you can make whatever comes to mind, you know?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
What keeps you going, Martin? What?
Ooh, like motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Remembering your why you do it, why you continue it, why what's your purpose. Like, just remember your whys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who you're doing it for.
Yeah, that's true.
Those are your biggest like whys. This is why I'm doing it. This is why I want it. This is why I'm gonna achieve it. Remembering all those, and then when you remember who you wanted to do it for, you have to hold yourself accountable for it. So I'll open myself up for a little bit. My whys would be my girlfriend. My whys would be my mom, my dad, my siblings, my nieces. Like, those are all my inspiration of why I do what I do, why I keep going. Because then if I miss an episode or if I miss a day of work, I'm losing money, and then because then you wake up and you remember who you're doing it for and why you're doing it for, you're going to fucking execute it no matter what. And one thing about me is I'll give you 120% no matter what.
Actually, if you're looking at this man's dedication, bro, check. I just seen that tattoo right there. You're trying to hide it. You're trying to hide that tattoo. All right. If you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see.
It.
Yeah, I'll add a picture.
We'll probably zoom in.
Zoom in.
And
I'll
to
add a
the
picture
right.
for sure.
Yeah.
There's a 999 right here on
On his
Where?
On his hand.
on
my hand.
the wrist,
Mm-hmm.
with a broken heart. So if you're doubting his dedication,
Yeah. When did you get that?
This one, I got it. We were like, I want to say I was about 5 months into the podcast.
Oh, shoot.
And we had already developed the t-shirts of how we wanted it,
The
brand,
design.
the design. There you go.
Fire.
And we had the collaboration with Lavish. So we teamed up, and he helped us out with the visuals of it, and loved it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
And those shirts were very limited. I invested money into those shirts, and I was able to hand it out to a few people that we selected to be like, all right, you're getting the shirt, you're getting the shirt.
right,
Okay.
right.
And there was just a limited supply of it, and we kept it low key. We were supposed to do this huge T-shirt launch, and at the end, it just didn't work out.
Not yet.
yet.
Yeah.
So
Fire. Damn, yeah, that's cool. So now you have it on you forever.
well, again, like I tell this to everybody. This
It's the 999, bro. It's J. I was about to say J. Cole. Damn it. Juice WRLD.
yeah.
Yeah.
Juice WRLD.
This is representation. It's just my lucky numbers right here. This is my angel numbers. So I'm always gonna have it, because then I look at my wrist and what am I doing it for?
Yeah.
It's right here. That's why I'm. No matter
A
how
reminder.
down and out.
Fire, yeah.
let's stop this real quick.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to talk to the ladies here. How you guys doing? No, I'm joking. I'm just playing around. I really like to play around a lot. Sometimes I gotta bring it back. You know what I mean? But hey, life would be boring, you know. So you gotta amuse yourself a little bit, you know.
So that's just a little bit about me. That's something that you guys know about my craft and who I am as a person. And again, like, I'm always motivated, and I'm always somewhat, some people say, an inspiration, and I love it when people reach out and they tell me that. I've had a lot of people reach out, and people hit me up one-on-one saying that they love what I do, and it's just like I said, like, I hope that reflects. I hope that, you know, you guys talking to me, especially David, like, you guys get to know that this is who I am. I'm not pretending to be somebody on the camera or anything like that. No, this is the dumbass that you're getting right now is the dumbass that's out here.
Right.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank you, bro, for having us on the.
No, man. Thank you both.
Pod.
Thank you both to being here. That's the beauty of it. And you guys' content is blowing up, and it's doing great. And I love watching your guys' stuff. Continue doing your craft. Continue doing it. It's beautiful. It's one of a kind. I know a lot of people do it, but not like you guys. You guys are different.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. Hearing stuff like that really, you know, is gonna motivate us to just keep it going, for sure. Because sometimes we can get so caught up on like our recording, putting it out, but sometimes you don't get feedback or stuff like that, you know.
Mm.
But you know, thank you for, like I said, having us on. Thank you for, having us at your studio.
Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate you.
Thank you.
Inviting us.
Absolutely.
And
thank you guys for being here.
Yeah,
So,
connecting.
Mm-hmm.
Now Martin knows David. David knows Martin.
yeah,
And
I got to meet Martin.
Collaboration.
Representative Broke Boys podcast collaboration. Was there something you guys? There's something I want to say before it ends, but
Oh,
All right,
yeah,
go
ahead.
for it.
I was about to close it out.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
You good?
Yeah, and I'm just looking forward to I'll be listening to a bit more of your content, bro. I'll be consuming a bit more of your content and dissecting, and then, you know, looking forward to what else you put out, you know, and how you put it out, and like seeing what you do and what you create, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you wish as well, so why wouldn't we wish you as well, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So stay tuned for the Compas React collab coming with Compa Martin right here from the Broke Boys. And as well, stay tuned for a couple of things that we're gonna it's not music, but it's something that we think you guys might find interesting. And stay tuned for that, you know. It's related to Fuerza. Regida.
I thought you were into it. My bad.
Nah.
I didn't know if we were supposed to
No. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, thank you guys again for being here. Much appreciated. And thank you for everybody that's listening. I know I love each and every single one of you guys. Shout out to all you guys that are listening and staying tuned to my content. Remember, you guys can catch us every Sunday and Thursday for new episodes. And you can check us out on all platforms. Shout out to Chango. Shout out to David. Go ahead and plug in your guys' socials.
Official Chango 10 on Instagram, and Los Compas React, a collaborative channel that we got going on.
V_Nubes_V. Yeah, clouds in Spanish.
Perfect, man. Well, thank you guys. And don't forget to stay tuned on TikTok and on Instagram, BrokeBoys_FF. Thank you. We love you guys. Much love. Peace.
Deuces.